Howdy, y'all. What up? Postman Mississippi here, back with a new video. Welcome back once again to my channel. Before I get started, of course, as always, the pantyhose I'm wearing are blue Sheertex pantyhose. I think Sheertex called these their glow shears, if memory serves. But I don't think Sheertex is making this same style anymore. I'm not sure. I would have to look. But anyway, Um, I'm going to shoot two videos tonight. That's right. I'm doing two videos tonight or this evening. Of course, as y'all can see, I'm in my truck. And the first video is going to be the Q&A video. I know it's not the end of the month. It's today's Saturday. Yeah, today's Saturday, March 18th. And well, when I shot my first video in my new place, I asked for y'all to post questions, and that was almost a month ago. That was back late last month, and I figure I've given plenty of y'all. I'm sorry. I figure I've given y'all plenty of time to post questions for this month's Q&A, and I only have three questions for Q&A. And I said, you know what? I'm tired of waiting for my viewers to post questions before I shoot the Q&A video. So I'm just going to go ahead and get it done with three questions. I'm sorry, but I figure I've given y'all long enough. If you have been thinking about posting a question and you didn't get a chance to, I'm sorry, yeah, I mean, if it's not there, if a question's not posted, how can I answer it? I can't. Okay, but if you want to post a question for uh, next Q&A, then you'll just have to wait. Okay, I'm sorry, but you'll have to wait. But um, the second video that I'm going to shoot tonight, I'm just going to talk about. Well, I'm going to talk about hosiery. Pantyhose, tights, whatever. In the second video, I know what I'm going to talk about, but y'all will just stay tuned for it. Both videos will be uploaded and posted at just about the same time, okay? But anyway, um, without further ado, let's jump right into the Q&A video. The first question comes from Ben Richards, and he says and asks, I have not asked you a question in a while, and since you are not getting many questions, I will ask you one. When you were young and living with your parents, did you ever get caught wearing pantyhose by your parents or childhood friends? Ben, first of all, thank you for your question. Um, well, when I was a kid, I actually kind of didn't hide my pantyhose wearing. I would actually ask my mother if I could put on pantyhose and wear them around the house. My mother knew about it. And I would ask her if I could just put on pantyhose and wear them around the house. And usually she was okay with it. She didn't care, you know. But my dad, on the other hand, he thought it was a little weird. He thought I would, no offense to anyone, I don't want anyone taking offense to this, okay? I mean, no offense. But my dad, because I wore pantyhose as a kid, my dad thought I would turn out to be gay. And, well, I'm not. I'm not gay, okay? Um, of course, in today's society, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with being gay, okay. It's just, I'm not, you know. I've said on more than one occasion, an article of clothing does not determine someone's sexual orientation, okay. But, well, being to answer your question, well, I did get caught wearing pantyhose by my parents, and well, like I said, I really didn't hide it when I was a kid. Um, my older sister knew it, my mom knew it, my dad knew it, my grandmother knew it. I think my grandmother even gave me some pantyhose. I think, if memory serves. My dad and grandfather, they thought it was weird though, and I was told boys ain't, pantyhose are for girls. Boys ain't supposed to wear girls' clothes. That's what I was taught when I was a kid. But anyway, uh, and also there was this one time I can remember. I was a little boy. I don't remember how old I was. Couldn't have been more than, I would say 6 or 7 years old. But I had a friend who was also a little boy around my age. Of course, he's a grown man now. He's around my age. But this friend of mine, uh, he came over to our apartment, and we were gonna sit in my bedroom and play with toys and all that good stuff. But I was wearing a pair of pantyhose in front of him, and I asked him if he wanted to try a pair, and he got weirded out by that and left. Not that I blame him, but he got weirded out by that and left. So yeah, you could say I got caught by my parents and friends when I was a kid wearing pantyhose. But anyway, Ben, I hope I've answered your question. On to the next. John Luttrell asks, when driving a tractor trailer like you drive, question is, when you need to make a very hard stop, like when pulled out in front of changing traffic, like when pulled out in front, like when pulled out in front or changing traffic light, and assuming you are a full load or close to it, are there trailer brakes as well? Do you hit cab and trailer at the same time? Is there a danger of jackknife if you panic stop? Thanks so much. John, first of all, thank you for your question. Secondly, this is going to be kind of a long answer. I'm going to explain this as best I can. The brakes on a tractor trailer, for one thing, it is just one pedal, just one brake pedal, just like on your car. And when on a tractor trailer, when you press the brakes, it applies the brakes to both the tractor and the trailer. Okay, the trailer has brakes as well. If any of you have ever noticed, if any of y'all have ever happened to notice on a big truck on the highway, there are three lines going from the back of the tractor to the front of the trailer. Okay, those three lines. Those three lines are blue, green, and red. The blue line is the service brake line that connects from the tractor to the trailer. Now, the service brakes, that applies the trailer brakes when you push the brake pedal. It applies both the tractor and trailer brakes. The green line is for electricity, so the lights are turned on the trailer. The red line is for the parking brakes on the trailer, or emergency brake, if you want to call it that. In the cab, to set the brakes in the cab, there's a yellow and a red knob that you pull out. If you pull out just the yellow knob, it sets the parking brake for just the truck. If you pull out both knobs, both the red and yellow knobs, the red knob applies the brakes to the trailer. It applies the parking brake to the trailer. But when you push the brake pedal, if you're attached to your trailer, when you push the brake pedal, it applies the brakes to both the truck and the trailer because of the air lines. The blue and red lines are the air lines. Of course, like I said, the blue line is the service brakes. The red line is the parking brakes. So yeah, that is why when a truck driver applies the brakes and the truck is attached to a trailer, that is how and why the trailer brakes also apply. Okay, so yeah, the trailer brakes apply at the same time as the truck brakes or the cab brakes when you push the brake pedal. Now, as far as jackknifing, I have had to brake hard before. On more than one occasion, I've had to brake hard. I've had to brake hard hauling an empty trailer, pulling an empty trailer, or pulling a light load, or pulling a heavy load. Now, when you brake hard pulling a heavy load, that sucks, and you kind of panic. Really, I kind of panic when I have to slam on the brakes when I'm hauling a heavy load. But I've never had the trailer to jackknife on me. Never. Actually, I take that back. There was one time years ago, I can't remember what state I was in. I want to say Indiana, but I know I was up in one of the northern states, Illinois or Indiana, something like that. And it was in the winter, and it had been snowing a lot, and there was snow packed on the pavement, snow and ice, but of course up in those states, they got snow plows, and they put salt on the roads and all of that. Those of you who live up in the northern states, you know what I'm talking about. But there was still snow and ice packed on the pavement. And I was driving very, very slow. I was driving very, very slow on it. And I started going a little too fast. I didn't apply the brakes, but I started going just a little too fast. And the trailer only began to jackknife. Well, I'm really not going to say that it jackknifed. The trailer started to drift to the right just a little bit. It started to drift to the right just a little bit. And then all I did was took my foot off the accelerator and let the truck slow itself down. And then it all straightened out and everything was fine. Let's see. Okay, John, I believe I've answered your question, and yeah, thank you again for posting your question. On to the next. Lawrence T. West asks, in school, were you in band or play sports? Lawrence, first of all, thank you for your question. Secondly, yes, I did. When I was in the 6th grade, I decided to join the school band. Now, in the 6th grade, you don't march on the field and, play during halftime at a football game or at pep rallies, nothing like that. Not in the 6th grade, anyway. But in the 6th grade, I decided I wanted to play the trombone. That's right. And y'all know what a trombone is, I'm sure. It's that big brass horn instrument that's got that big slide on it, Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I decided I wanted to play the trombone for some reason. Never got good at it. I sucked at it. I couldn't understand I didn't know what I was doing. I had no idea what I was doing. But it was kind of fun while it lasted. But that year I had failed the 6th grade, so I had to repeat the 6th grade. And when you fail a grade, you can't be involved in any extracurricular activities like band or sports or nothing like that. But and so I didn't do band anymore after that. Now, in the 7th grade, I decided to join the football team. I played football from 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, and I think some in the 10th grade. And I think it was in the 10th grade I decided I had enough of football and I quit. But I was trained to play on both defensive and offensive lines. I mostly play on the offensive line, but I played some football. And Lawrence, I hope I've answered your question. And that does it for this month's Q&A. Once again, I do apologize, but there were only 3 questions. There were only 3 questions. And I can't answer a question unless it's posted, of course, obviously. But I want to thank all of you, the 3 of you who did post questions. I hope I've answered your questions to your satisfaction. And I very much enjoyed doing this little Q&A video. And, I want to say this. Y'all, like I always say, when I end my Q&A videos, please, please, please refrain from posting questions for the next Q&A video. I will let y'all know when I'm ready for that. For those of you who want to post a question, please hold off on it, okay? I'll let you know when I'm ready. Excuse me. And now I guess that is going to wrap this video. As soon as I'm done with this video, I'm going to shoot the next one. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give that like button a nice big click. and make sure you smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I've uploaded a new video. And by the way, if I sound louder, that's because the last time I was home, I went to Walmart and I bought a vlogging kit for my phone, and part of that vlogging kit came with a microphone that works really, really well. That's why I sound louder, and I'm trying to remember to talk a little quieter because that microphone really picks up sound. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you're not already subscribed to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you'll know when I've uploaded a new video. And if you have any comments for me, please leave that in the comments section below. But I will say again, especially if you're new to my channel, no sexual or fetish type questions or comments. Those kinds will be deleted, and I will block you from my channel. And now that's going to wrap it for this video. As always, y'all, take care, have a good one, God bless, and I will see you soon. Bye. And please, please do not forget, men have freaking legs too. See y'all later. And y'all, I apologize for that. My dog bumped the tripod. My dog bumped my tripod. I'm sorry about that. But anyway, see y'all later.